Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope y'all are having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do, because we have a fucking awesome guest for y'all today. It was really my first time getting to sit down and chat with our guests, you know, and those are always my favorite episodes where I don't really know the person and getting to really know them. But before I introduce this week's guest, I just got to say, I got 3 shows left this year, and they're this weekend. So by the time this comes out, today I will be in Des Moines, Iowa at the Platform. Following the next day, this Friday, I'll be in Omaha, Nebraska at the waiting room. The next day, I will be in Kansas City, Missouri at the Madrid Theater. Last shows of the year, then I got a bunch of time off. These last couple weeks I've been mixing down my new album. It's pretty much done, man. The album's almost done, but I'm going to have a good bit of time off, and I'm probably going to write another fucking one. I don't know. I am going to take a break and just go enjoy life for a bit, but because it's been a busy year nonstop, but enough of that, man. My guest this week is a fucking incredible producer, kind of the bridge between many different genres, really came up in the band world. A lot of bands that I'm very obsessed with, and, man, getting to sit down and chat with this gal was fucking awesome. Just getting my mind blown about her background and her amazing journey, and I'm going to let it get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddy O'Neil.
Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I may eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
What the fuck is up, dude?
Sup?
Hey.
See, look at this radio voice.
Dude, what? That was your calling, man.
I know. It's not too late.
Dude, imagine a DJ on stage doing like a radio voice. All right. Give it to me, dude. You got the radio voice.
I used to get like real show hosty on the mic. Like,
Yeah.
when I was nervous, I'd just be like, "What's up, everybody?"
Dude, it sounds like my buddy Austin Langley. He's he runs Denver Roast Battle, the comedy show out here.
Oh, nice.
And when you talk to him, he's just a normal guy. But as soon as he gets on stage, he's like, it just goes into that.
Give him a mic and it's totally different.
Yeah, literally, just like how you sounded.
Yeah. Like, this is Maddy O'Neil, and you are listening to National Public Radio. I just need like some verb.
Yeah, get like all the crazy sound
Yeah.
effects, dude. That has to be an intro.
I know.
You have to do like a radio voice
know.
intro for a set.
Yeah.
That'd be-
It is my calling later in life.
I don't know who's doing radio nowadays.
I don't know. It's definitely a podcast.
Yeah.
I'll talk about all the crazy stories later in life when I, decide to retire.
That ain't happening anytime soon, dude.
I know.
How long you been at it for?
I've been making music for 10 years, and I was in a duo project for 5 years that a lot of people don't know about, called Crooked Drivers.
It's a good name.
It's pretty fucking stupid.
I think it's cooler than Maddy O'Neil.
Yeah. Well, when I left that, yeah, thanks a lot, dude. When I left that to start my solo thing, I definitely like had so many other names I was gonna pick, like Goldilocks or like, there's a laundry list. But I actually picked Maddy O'Neil because I was put on to Pretty Lights Red Rocks before I even had like a logo, and they were like, "We're making the fucking flyer right now. Like, who are you?" And I was like, Maddy O'Neil. So yeah,
It worked out, dude.
Yeah.
You're like one of the few like bass DJs that uses their name.
I know.
It's usually like a house. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
usually a house thing.
Yeah.
I remember when I first heard of you, I thought you were a house DJ.
Yeah.
And I was wrong.
Yeah. See, now I stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, dude. Fucking fuck. I just had it and I lost it. I don't know. That's crazy. You got like you like don't even have like a logo or anything. They're putting you on Red Rocks.
Yeah. But yeah, so I left Crooked Drivers in 2016 and started my solo project. So I've been doing it like 12 years, I think.
Yeah, it's a good name though. Do you ever keep like a list on your phone of just like funny names, like song titles or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have this thing that we've been doing on the podcast, like great band names. We've talked about it a lot of times, dude. What was it?
I would love to see that list.
Dude, I'll pull it out right now. Song title names.
Oh my God.
They're ridiculous. Let's see. All right, dude, here we go. PBR&B, it would be like an R&B song.
Sick.
Boof Scootin' Boogie.
Yes, sir.
Sick.
Denim Renum.
He said,
McDouble Penetration.
oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Consensual Sex Dungeon. Penis Colada. Glory Hole, Gummer Hummer, Throat Goat. Ass Splash. I like that one.
Oh my God.
Badgering the Witness. That's like a word that you could use for masturbating. I'm about to go badger the witness. I've always thought that was fun.
Or Jake, your Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, yeah, that's good too. Queso and Pussy. I don't know. That might have just been a Friday night. Fucking
Dude.
Salami Mommy. It's about like
That's a good one.
it's about like the big old nipples. Salami nipples.
Oh my God.
Hot dogs and Harleys, blue jeans and amphetamines, beer baptism, cockstroke shaman,
My God. Dude.
smoking meth and sucking dick, butt chug, a spiritual hillbilly. There's a pussy and crawfish. A lot of
That could have been a Friday night. Too.
that could have been yeah, catching fish and sucking dick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have a Suicide by Battleship. I remember somebody said that one on the podcast.
Shit.
Tit Soak, which is like TITSOAK from Twilight. This is the skin of a killer.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
He's like, this is the skin of a
Okay.
killer, Bella.
Wow.
So you got to start writing them down,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
You got to start writing them
Next
down.
time I see you, I'll have a list.
Yeah. You never know when they hit, dude. And you forget them. You'll think, oh, I'll remember that, and you never do.
Have you hung out with the Floozies much?
I hung out with them. I did a show with them in Kansas City a couple months ago, and that's my first time meeting them.
They have like a whole album with titles like that.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hilarious. I don't remember any of them right now, but you guys need to collab.
Dude, I love them.
Yeah, you guys would get along.
Yeah, we were fucking. They were funny, dude.
They're hilarious.
They were super funny.
Yeah, Matt just like writes all of this like really ridiculous, hilarious like side project stuff. Hopefully he puts it out one day. But yeah, it's pretty good.
I remember seeing them at Wakarusa in 2014,
Yep.
and they were the last act of the whole festival, and the crowd would not let them. It's like 4 a.m. on Monday, basically.
Was that the last year of Waka? 2000.
No, I think they did it one more year. I could
Okay.
be wrong though.
2004. Okay.
I could be wrong, but anyway, the crowd would not let them get off stage. Like I was one of those people too. Like they
Like,
literally,
keep it going.
yeah, and the festival was like, shh, fuck it, and they kept going until they literally had no more song. They're like, we don't have any more music,
Oh my God.
and we're like, just play it again,
Yeah, start over.
fucking do it all over again.
Yeah, those guys are the best. I've toured with them a ton too. But
I mean, you
Yeah.
were just telling me before the podcast started, you were touring with Cherub in Bangkok.
yeah, dude, that was the craziest tour I've ever done. 2018, it was like a 2.5 month bus tour with Cherub. Yeah, and we went to Bangkok. We did a Bangkok block party. So many ridiculous stories. That was like my prime party phase too.
Mhm.
Like I was like up at 10 a.m. smoking cigs with the bus driver, just like every morning. Just like ridiculous.
That's how you
shit.
know it's a night, dude.
yeah.
Everybody
You're
else
like,
on the
"God
bus,
Damn it.
everyone else is passed out, and you're like, the driver's still up.
Yeah. Everyone was like, the joke before I went on that tour was like, don't kill Maddy. And then like after I went on the tour, everyone was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like she almost killed us.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
I get mad party girl vibes from you, dude. Like whenever we met at summer camp, I was
Yeah.
like, you seemed like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely like chilled out a lot. The pandemic kind of slapped me in the face in like the best way possible. I wasted a lot of time. You know, I could have been like getting better at my craft, and I was just like raging, going to all the after parties, and you know. So I now I celebrate when the time is right, and I'm not like raging on the road and coming home depleted because you know I'm taking my career much more seriously than I used to.
Yeah, you have to though. Like it's a,
Yeah.
you know, people, even with me, people think like I'm a fucking like party animal.
maniac.
Yeah. And then like in the green room, they'll see me like, oh, he's pretty fucking
He's
tame.
just chilling.
I'll have a cold beer.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely the in between my duo project and solo, or just like in the beginning, I was just like full on party Maddy. And I was definitely getting a lot out of my system, which I'm glad that I did early on. But yeah, now I'm much more I'm picky and choosy with my full send moments.
Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. Hey,
Yeah.
you brought your own beer.
I did, yeah.
What is
This
it?
I don't even know. This came from the green room at my Durango show. Do you want one? You want?
Yeah, let's trade a beer.
Okay. Oh, you got the tall boy PBR.
Yeah, dude. I'll
You got
fuck
another
around.
one, Mitch?
Yes, Kyle.
He's like, I'll take that.
Mr. Lateness again.
I know.
They're actually pretty good. It's like a lager.
Arwen
Arwen Brewing.
Brewing Crested Booty.
Oh, these are from Crested Butte. That's where they came
Butte.
from. Yeah.
That's actually a way better way to spell booty.
Beauty?
No, like booty?
Oh, yeah,
I think that's a better way to spell it than
Yeah.
Booty.
yeah.
Butte. I mean, dude, so many French down in New Orleans are like Butte. That's what they'd say.
Butte.
Yeah, Bobby Butte.
Crested Butte.
Yeah,
Butte.
Bobby Butte, like Bobby Boucher, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How long you lived out here? Cheers.
I came to Colorado in 2008.
Oh, this beer fucking sucks.
Does it?
It's
I
okay.
like it.
It's all
You
right.
like PBR better than that?
Oh, 100%. It's actually, it doesn't suck. I take it back. I can drink it, and I will. But do I like
Good.
PBR better than this? 100%.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
PBR is a special breed of, yeah.
Yeah, it's, democratized juice.
Yes.
When was this made? This is a San Francisco beer. Oh, no? Never mind.
Crested Butte.
Yeah, don't try. Where is that?
It's in the mountains.
Here?
Yeah.
See, there's
Yeah,
like
this-
so much I haven't explored yet.
Yeah, dude. So I came to Colorado in 2008 and went to CU Boulder. And then that's when I started making music, was like my sophomore year. And yeah, I never left. I grew up in St. Louis, but I've been here for like a minute. But yeah, every winter I do like a little Colorado mountain tour. Crested Butte was one of them. Durango last weekend. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to like do. There's so many little towns in Colorado that are like just like hidden gems, and like kids go fucking crazy.
Yeah, they have bass music show. Like they have
Yeah.
a scene in these
Yeah.
places.
Like people like they don't get music up there, so they just like get so fucking rowdy when someone good comes to town.
Dude, those are the best fucking towns.
It's the best.
When they're like, you're playing where tonight?
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, trust me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just did Durango last weekend. Yeah, I'm like totally delirious at this point. Last weekend I did Crested Butte and Durango, and Yoko was out with me, and we sold out both shows, and it was just like the craziest crowd ever.
Damn, dude,
Like-
you're inspiring me. And also, it's just like, dude, now you're just in this little mountain town. Like you can make like a ski or snowboard trip out of
Yeah,
it. You know?
totally.
Too.
I actually have never done that as much as I've done these mountain tours. It's always just like, that's like a separate thing to me, because it's always like a 5-hour drive in between.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's not really a ton of time.
True.
So I like to do like my snowboard trips separate than the tours. But I totally should build in one, especially like if I'm in Durango, it's like 6 hours away. I'm not gonna just drive up there and go snowboard.
I've never
Normally.
even heard of these cities, dude.
Really?
You're a snowboarder more than a skier?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I've only done it twice. I fucking fractured my shoulder last time I did it. But you best believe I'm back out there.
How long have you been in Colorado?
A year and a half?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that your first time doing it? Was here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I'd always
That makes
wanted to do, bro. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. I mean, you could go up and do the mountain tour, but you'd have to like charge more for tickets because they're like pretty small rooms.
Fuck it, dude. We'll just
Yeah,
sell them out. I was like, free show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go skiing or snowboarding.
Yeah, give me a pass.
Yeah.
Let's get down.
I'll do it at your resort for a room and a pass.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
I
thing,
mean,
dude.
Literally, that costs so much money.
Yes, it does. I don't know, man. Yeah, for where were you in school for at University of Boulder?
I went to school for communication and PR. Well, I was pre-journalism. I wanted to be a writer.
Mm.
And then they shut down the journalism school while I was there to it was like budget cuts or something. So I just like pivoted and was like communication, PR.
What the hell what can you do with the communication
I
degree?
mean, it's very broad. It definitely like encapsulates marketing and public relations. So like it definitely helped with my career, once I decided this is what I wanted to do. So,
Dude, the more I drink this beer, I feel like it tastes like the can.
oh my God.
Take a sip. Tell me this beer doesn't taste like a can.
I already tasted it when you said
Yeah.
that. Shit. Hey, I didn't make it.
All right. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not coming at you or anything.
I'm like trying to defend it. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Dude, you're not a fucking you're not a married man with a unhappy marriage. You're definitely not making this beer.
Totally.
It's not you and your brother in a garage fucking brewing beer to get away from your wives. I feel like you can always tell who brews beers.
Oh yeah.
And it's them and their brother.
There's so many brewery dudes in Colorado too. It's just like the sectors of people in this state is like so obvious.
Yeah, you can like be at a bar, you're like, that guy's a brewery guy. That's a Crystal guy.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Like skier from the Midwest. Yeah.
Damn, you could really, and it's always, like I said, they're always with their brother. They're brewing with their brother.
Yep.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's a very brotherly activity.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's a cool hobby. What hobbies do you get into, bro? What do you like to do?
Me?
Yeah.
I wish I had more time for hobbies, to be honest. Snowboarding is definitely number one. I do a lot of yoga and hiking. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm that stereotypical Colorado bitch.
Yeah. Dude, I tried getting into yoga for a bit, but it was really just me trying to get with this yoga gal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then like I heard her fart one too many times. And I was out, dude. I was fucking out.
In a class or
No,
like
dude. I
one-on-one
went over to her
sessions?
place and we're fucking doing yoga.
Oh, wow.
And then she's just letting them rip, dude. I'm fucking. You want to talk? I'm serious, dude. I'm so serious.
I mean, I get it.
Dude, I saw you do live drumming in your shit, don't you?
I do, yeah.
I was looking at that today. That's so fun.
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of dirt you dug up on me before I came over here.
I usually do zero research.
Good.
But my research was just me scrolling through your Instagram. I was like, oh
nice.
shit, she does live drumming.
Yeah. I still play live in Ableton, which is really fun because I do mostly my own music when I do Ableton sets. So it's like when I finish a song, I pre-plan what I want to do live as like the improv section. So I'll either export like the drum stems or like vocal chops. So I have a finger drum pad and then I have like a drum pad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll export like two stems separately that I can chop up into those things so I can just like interact with my songs a little bit more than playing just a master.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really fun. But I've also started playing on CDJs and I'm almost having more fun with them
Yes.
because it's like so much more on the fly and it's like new to me. I've been like in Ableton forever. And I think coming from the world that I came from, like the whole Pretty Lights crew and everyone around me was using Ableton and playing in Ableton. So it was just like, that was like the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought CDJs over 2020 and started DJing a lot of house sets. I play like Mad House sets.
So your name's perfect for it.
Yeah.
You don't even have to call it Mad House.
I know. Well, I have to because then everyone's going to think I'm just a house DJ,
True.
you know? But if I ever wanted to hard pivot,
You have the best
already
name,
there.
dude.
It's already there. But yeah, I'm having so much fun playing on CDJs just because, you know, it's just like a new world for me.
Dude, I used to do the live drumming too.
Yeah, it's really
I
fun.
didn't do it in Ableton though. I made it way more complicated.
What did you do?
I was playing on CDJs and the songs that I drummed on, the drums were gone. So I'd have to mix it and go quickly. And if I missed something, like
Fuck.
you knew.
Right.
But I stopped doing it because I felt like people didn't give a fuck.
Right.
And then like also I felt like I could interact with the crowd more, like just playing on CDJs. Do you ever feel like that?
Right. Yeah, I actually used to just have my finger drum pad.
Yeah.
And like the bigger and bigger stages I was playing, like nobody knew what the fuck I was doing or cared.
You'd have to really.
So then I got like the drum pad. And I was like, you see this shit? You know what I mean? Like, so I put like half of the things that I was doing onto that drum pad, just for like the, you know,
to look cool.
Well, yeah,
Basically.
obviously.
Why else would you do
Duh.
it? Yeah.
But like to like make it resonate more, and like people,
Yeah.
I'm just like back here like doing a bunch of vocal chops, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
Mm.
You know.
Did you grow up a drummer or percussionist at all, or is that just something you picked up whenever you're going?
No, I'm definitely very like rhythmic. My brother was a drummer. My dad and my brother were both in bands. My brother was a drummer. My dad was a guitarist. But when I started making music, I like didn't know shit about music theory. So I was like I was going to record stores and getting vinyl and chopping up samples. So I was like chopping up shit onto my drum pads and just realized that I was just like very rhythmic, over melodic at first. But yeah, that's how I learned everything I know, is just by like chopping up samples from vinyl. So it just became part of like my style, I think.
Mm. Dude, that's gotta be crazy having a drummer brother and a guitar dad.
Yeah.
You were like the golden child, probably.
I mean, well, so my dad was also a lawyer. It's kind of a crazy story, but
Whoa.
he ate acid at his college graduation, drove across the country, and started a band in Hollywood. And they had like a gutted out Wonder Bread truck as their tour bus. And they didn't really like tour outside of California, but yeah, my dad was a cool motherfucker.
Did they
and then became a lawyer later in life and hated it and became an artist again. So
Dude, what a fucking cool dad.
yeah, he was a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh my God. Yeah, having that as like a role model. Be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go do this music thing. My dad fucking lived in a van.
Yeah. I mean, it was wild because my mom and dad were both lawyers. So my brother like dropped out of college and was in like a bunch of different bands, and they were like hoping that I would be the one that like went to school and became a lawyer or something. and then all of a sudden my brother and I switched places. I became, you know, the musician, and then he went back to school and became a writer, which is wild. So at least they got one.
It's still cool that like, you know, you have a musical family, man.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was very much an artist. He like at the end of his life like would buy old antiques and like paint them. Like he made like an alien detector one day.
A what?
An alien detector. He was like very out there.
Dude, yeah, that acid fucking got him.
Literally, like he was like, yeah, he was like the coolest. Like it, yeah, I'll show you later. But like, he made like the craziest shit. Like when he was sick at the end of his life and was just like, I'm gonna just go for it.
Did it work?
Yeah. I mean, I still have all of his art in my house, and I'm like, this is like the coolest shit I've ever seen.
I'm talking about the
Okay,
alien
oh,
detector. Did it work?
Debatable.
What do you have to go on? You know what I mean? Like, what is?
It was literally just like a mock-up. Like he found like an old traffic light that just like blinked, and it had like all these like fake buttons on it.
Was he just fucking with people?
Yeah. No, he
That's-
was just fucking with everybody.
That's
like,
amazing. I
yeah.
thought for a second I thought he was actually.
No. He was totally sane. Like it was all like to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Like my aunt was like super religious, and he made this art piece called the Crucimix, and he put Mickey Mouse on a cross, and then he had all these action figures like worshiping Mickey Mouse.
Oh shit.
And
Dude, Disney would probably come if they saw that, dude.
no. And he just like had it in his house and like showed his sister and was like, "What do you think of this?" So it was purely to fuck with people. Like that's where his mentality was at.
Oh my God.
I'll show you a picture of that later.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
Damn, in his old age, he's like, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that, dude.
But
Did he ever? So he's no longer with us, huh?
no.
I'm sorry about that, but do you ever get to come see Maddy O'Neil? You ever get to fucking see the shows? What's up?
He did not see my solo project. He saw my old project, which is unfortunate. But yeah, he was kind of like the motivation to leave that and do my solo thing.
Wow.
When he passed away.
How so? Just like,
I was in a really shitty situation in my last project, and when someone passes away, it kind of shows you how short life is. So I was like, fuck that shit. Starting over is going to be a pain in the ass. Like, I put 5 years of my life into this other music project, but it gave me this like life is short mentality. Like, if I don't go for it, I'm going to regret it later.
yeah.
So
And also, fuck being in a duo.
yeah, fuck that. And it was my ex-boyfriend, which we will not talk about. But
All right, we don't have to talk about him, but you were in a project with your boyfriend.
yeah, it was not good.
Dude, I met a guy. I played in New York this weekend.
Yeah.
It was one of the locals, and he was like, "This is my manager," and his manager was his girlfriend.
Oh no.
And I was like, I literally said to them, I was like, "This sounds like a fucking terrible idea."
Good. I'm glad somebody's honest with them.
Dude, what am I gonna do? Lie to him? Oh,
Yeah.
that's very
Like,
smart.
Oh, cute.
Very progressive.
It's gonna be successful.
No, like, this is a fucking nightmare, dude. It's like, I've fired many of managers.
Yeah. I mean, literally, it was like fucked up because people knew that the project was gonna end.
Yeah.
Like we were like, we like got to a point where we played Wakaruzo. We were like, doing cool shit. And every single like business situation that we encountered was just like, I could see it in their eyes. They were like, this is gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
So I was our fake manager and agent. My name was Jay Berger, and I started like a fake like person over email, and
That's
I like got us all of
amazing.
our shows.
Yeah, you're a fake manager.
Yeah.
That's so smart, though.
Jay Berger.
It's so smart. I have buddies who have done that.
Yeah.
Whenever they didn't have any representation,
Yeah.
they would be fake and
Yeah.
they would lie.
Yeah.
Which lying's fun.
It worked. It worked for a while, and then I was just like, fuck this shit. It just got so toxic.
Oh, dude, I can imagine. I love my old lady, dude, but fucking, I couldn't imagine sitting in a studio with her.
Yeah. Yeah. Very complicated.
Yeah. Ah, man, there's so much I want to dive in on that, but you don't want to talk about it.
I mean, you get one.
Fuck. Maybe I pass it to Kyle.
Kyle.
What?
Ooh. Nah, mine's gonna be stupid.
That's what this podcast is about,
True.
baby.
True. How many
it.
green rooms y'all fuck in?
None.
Fuck!
We hated each other.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn it.
Yep. That was a good one.
I thought it was
a great attempt. Yeah.
it was a good attempt.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt. Wait, did y'all break up and the project was still going? Or was the project what was keeping y'all together?
We did break up and the project was still going. And then like there was only like 2 shows that happened after that, and I was just like, "Oh my god. Like I got to go."
Yeah, it's like breaking up with somebody and still living together.
Yeah. It was bad. But
Yeah, dude. I mean,
best decision I ever made was
Oh,
to,
I'm
like,
sure.
leave that and start over and like not, be terrified of rebranding. I was just like, take the project, keep all the numbers, keep all the music. Like, I don't give a shit.
it's like a divorce. Keep the
Yeah,
house,
literally,
keep
yeah.
the kids, but you leave me, my monkey.
Yeah. I did keep the dog.
Yeah, nice, dude. That's hard, bro. Me and my last relationship, I had to leave the dog, and that was the hardest part of it all.
No, dude.
God, that was hard. I was ready for that relationship to be over when I had the dog, man.
I could not.
It was tough.
I would not be able to handle that.
That was super tough. Fuck yeah, but also, dude, being your boyfriend aside, fuck being in a duo. I know so many like super successful duos that are like personally they're like struggling because they're like, I gotta split. It's like being in a band. Might as well start a band
Yeah.
and be way cooler.
Yeah.
Bands are so much cooler than us.
My current boyfriend, they are much cooler.
So much cooler.
So
dude.
much cooler.
I watch a guy shred a guitar. I'm like, fuck, man, I suck.
Yeah, my current boyfriend is in a band called The Motet.
I love the motet.
he's
That's
the,
amazing.
He's the guitarist in the motet, and he's definitely way cooler than me in terms of musicality. Like I watch what he does, and I'm just like, what the fuck. But
that's how he got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Partially, yes.
Partially. He saw the way you press play. Oof.
the literally I hear like, you know, my management calls versus his, or like vice versa, and it's like I can't imagine being in a band with so many other people coming from a duo. Even it's like there's so many opinions and so much that goes into that. So back to like the duo thing, it's definitely very freeing to be in charge of my own shit.
Yeah.
now, and like not, you know, if someone fucks up, it's on me, or you know, just a difference is in opinions.
Yeah, just also like imagine yourself in the studio and you think this idea is dope and you have 4 other fellers behind you and they're like,
Yeah.
that shit sucks.
Yeah, totally.
Which sometimes I can help.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What's it like dating a musician? Like I've never been in a relationship with another like successful artist musician. Is that fun or is that complicated?
It's, both. It's really awesome. We were a pandemic couple, so
Oh, dude, if you can survive the pandemic, you can survive anything.
Yeah. But it was like we met in 2019, and then we were kind of both on tour all the time. So we could have been in like a honeymoon phase forever. And then the pandemic happened, and that was great. Survived it. And now we're both back on tour all the time. So like we never see each other.
Fuck.
It's like I always joke that like we need like a wife to like take care of all the house shit.
Are you trying to bring in another? You trying to bring in a third?
No. I'm just joking because it's like so hard to maintain when we're both on tour.
Yeah.
You know, and then we see each other like sometimes like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we both leave again. You know, it's definitely, that's what's complicated is like our schedules. But at the same time, it's amazing because he like fully understands my life. He understands like what's important and like, you know, just what it takes to do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like inherently, I didn't have to like explain that to him, especially from like a female perspective. A lot of dudes that I dated were like very intimidated by me going on the road with a bunch of dudes.
I get that.
Yeah.
I know I know another female DJ. She's attractive
Yeah.
producer, and you know she had a boyfriend that was just like jealous all the time. It's just like of like you gotta
that cannot work.
yeah, this is and then it didn't, and I saw it come. I was like, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Does shit ever get competitive between you guys?
Luckily we're in different worlds.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I wanted the beef, dude. I wanted fucking competition.
I mean, like he was like, he's more successful than I am. Like they headlined Red Rocks like 3 years in a row.
yeah, they're fucking sick, man.
So, you know, I think we inspire each other for sure. But if we're like, we're not competing for the same gigs or like in the same world. He's like in the jam band world and I'm in the electronic scene. So like that's what makes it work. If it was competitive, I think it'd be much more complicated.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
So-
But like, you think that guitar solo's dope? Listen to this drop. Or you're like, watch this finger drumming,
So you're
bitch.
like, see this?
Oh, dude, you ever get
fun,
him?
though.
You ever get him like help you with melodies and shit? That'd be like, cause I mean, a fucking beast ass guitar player.
Yeah,
he's got to have the secrets.
We've worked on a couple songs together, but because we're both so busy, when we're home, we're kind of like working on our own shit.
Mm.
You'd think that we would have worked on more stuff together at this point, but we're both just kind of like, you know, I'm gonna play like 100 shows this year. I'm at like 92, and he will probably do the same. So the amount of time that we come home and actually have time to just like fuck around in the studio versus
Just fuck around.
yeah. I knew that was coming.
I get it, dude. You're fucking that busy,
Yeah.
dude. Music sucks, dude. Let's hang out. You know what I mean? Screw this music shit.
Yeah, so like we're either like working on our own shit or just like let's like do normal life shit.
Yeah, I get that. I love that though. Like, I think I've only talked to like a couple people that are in like. Well, usually the ones I've talked to have been like, yeah, we're both DJs.
Yeah.
But that's a fucking interesting. Yeah, I mean, the face you just made for that.
I've seen that go wrong a million times. But that's because you're like in direct competition and you're in the same circles and the same shit and everyone knows each other's business.
I just want to know what like it's like at home. Like I'm working on music, she's working on music. She's fucking turning it up, I'm turning it up louder, dude. Like competition, dude, competitive, dude. Fucking battle royale of bass.
I mean, obviously I'm louder.
Oh, he can fucking get all the double stacks he wants, dude. Listen to this low end.
Yeah, I mean, we both have studios in the house and they're like strategically like not touching walls, you know?
Yeah.
So it's fun. Like we were both working on records at the same time, like last year. And it was just like, we'd just like run downstairs and be like, yo, check this out. You know, so it's fun.
Yeah. You said something earlier and I like kept it in my mind. You were like, you came from the Pretty Lights world.
Yeah.
What exactly do you mean by that? Like that genre of music, or like were you torn around with those with Pretty Lights?
Yeah. So kind of like where I came up was kind of like, I've always thought it was interesting because I'm like just now entering like the bass world. I feel like I was always just like kind of over on the side in this like electro soul kind of. Do you feel that way?
Feel what?
That like me and kind of like the Pretty Lights crew and like the more like soulful funky producers were like classified in a different genre than just like the bass world.
Yes. Now that you like mention it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like more like jammy electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like Pretty Lights was definitely like the bigger umbrella when I was first coming up. And I definitely toured with them a ton 2016 and 17. And I was surrounded by all the producers that were kind of also classified as like electro soul.
Is that the genre?
Yeah. I mean, that's what everyone said. It was like electro soul artists. It was like me, Manic Focus, and
Yeah, I would.
Daily Bread and Artifacts and Late Night Radio and
Whenever
Michael Menner.
I was thinking of like those jam bass artists, and
Yeah.
literally like Manic Focus and Daily Bread were like
Yep.
the ones that
Yeah.
came to mind.
So that was like my squad coming
Yeah.
up, like all of those artists that I just mentioned. And we were definitely like, I would say we all were inspired by the Pretty Lights world because it was like sample based, hip hop, soulful, funky, kind of like that world. Now I forget the original question.
About the Pretty Lights, but
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
but pause you on that to go from like those crowds to like the bass music crowds. 'Cause I feel like the Pretty Lights crowd are like they're a little older, and
Yeah.
they're a little bit older, more mature. And then like you go to bass music crowds,
They are now.
huh?
They are now.
They are now, dude. My flight to New Orleans 2 weeks ago is nothing but the Pretty Lights people took it over.
Yeah. So you were in New Orleans the same time as me.
Yeah, yeah. Were you there for Pretty Lights, or were
Yeah.
you playing?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Well,
dude.
So I did the Ogden. It was two weeks ago, I guess, on Friday, and then I flew to New Orleans Saturday morning, just to go celebrate because like that's like my family. They like were the first. Pretty Lights was the first crew that like made me feel like I was part of something bigger.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely.
And they always like had my back and took me under their wing when I was just like a baby. So, yeah, they definitely like had a big influence on me and kind of shaped me as a young artist in terms of like showing me the way. So yeah, I played my biggest headline to date 2 weeks ago at the Ogden, and then I flew straight to New Orleans because I just wanted to celebrate with like all my favorite people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I just like, it was wild though, because I was like, wait, oh, that just happened. And then I was on a plane literally full of Pretty Lights kids.
Dude, it was nothing.
To New Orleans.
It was nothing but, man. Everyone's like, yo, Taboo, you going to Pretty Lights? I'm like, Pretty Lights is going on? I was going for a wedding.
Oh, that's where, okay. You went
Yeah,
to
I
the
was going
wedding.
for a wedding. And dude, I'm talking about the whole flight, like, was just like whooked out.
PL kids.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's cool because like those kids have been following me for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like through my old project into the Maddy O'Neill project.
That's amazing.
So it's so cool. Like I have these like really dedicated fans that, I mean, Pretty Lights has a specific fan base. They're all like super hardcore.
Yes.
I mean, they've been waiting for him to come back for 6 years. But it's cool. Yeah. A lot of, we have so much crossover fan base, and yeah, those kids have kind of seen my whole journey, which is really cool.
It's also super cool because it's like now that you've like kind of transitioned into like the bass music world, like you're like the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think like I saw it happening. It was like Daily Bread definitely was the big one. That
bridge,
people were
yeah.
like, because I always felt like I was like a little bit on the side. Like I was like bass world adjacent. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden,
adjacent.
you're like, that's profound.
Dude, it is, man.
But then it was just like I started getting put on all these bills, and my music has definitely gotten progressively heavier while maintaining that like soulful, you know, Maddy O'Neill thing.
Yeah, it's definitely very musical.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's definitely like melodic, and it can be soulful and also like slap you in the face a little bit.
Who are we blaming for that?
I don't even know. Who we blame?
Who are we blaming, dude? Obama?
Yep. It was Obama.
Who was
God
Obama?
damn it.
Always, dude. I'm at the point in my life where I blame all of my adult problems on Obama, and it's just way more fun that way.
Oh my God.
It's just way more fun, dude. Whenever some shit. I mean, dude, fucking in New York this past weekend, I had a fucking crisis on stage. All 4 CDJs, I'm having to restart them between every song just about.
Oh, no.
Emergency loop every time. The promoter's like so fucking, he's like, I'm so sorry. It's not his fault. It's Obama's fault. That's what I told him. It's not your fucking fault. It's Obama's. I like wanted him to know, I'm not mad at you, dude. I'm mad at Obama.
What was his response?
He laughed, and it made him feel a little better because he did
He's
feel
like
bad.
still crying.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't
fuck.
his fault, dude. It wasn't his fault.
Wait, all 4?
Dude, it was a fucking God. I think about this a bunch, and I hate it whenever this happens. But whenever things fuck up on stage for me and it's out of my control,
Yeah.
it ruins my whole night. So like I
feel that.
I'm like having to work extra hard to get myself into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then when I get off stage, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like usually when I'm doing my sets, especially on headline shows, I'll say hey to everybody until the security kicks everyone out.
Same.
And this past weekend in New York, and I apologize to everybody who was trying to say, hey, I was just not in the fucking mood. I was so upset with myself. I hated my set. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. I made it work. People probably didn't even realize, but I did.
Yeah.
And I was doing goddamn CDJ gymnastics up there just to keep it going.
Oh, so it wasn't like bad enough where people it was like obvious.
Oh
but
no,
you
no.
were,
There
like,
was some
struggling.
times where it was just like, all right, yeah, this is what's this is what I'm dealing with up here. How are you guys doing? But like, it was just I got done with the set, and like people were trying to say hey, and I just did not want to fucking talk to anybody because I'm pissed,
Yeah.
and I'm pissed, and I every time that happens, a couple hours later, I'm like, I hate that I had that attitude.
Yeah.
I hate that I had that attitude.
But like you're allowed to have that. Like you don't like owe anybody anything in that moment. Like everyone has like a bad day or like a bad moment.
yeah.
You know, I know what you're saying, and I feel that all the time.
Yeah, because there's like I feel so blessed like all the time, and then when for something like that completely out of my control to say I don't want to talk to anybody, I don't even want to be here. There was a point in the set where I looked at the time because I was like, I cannot wait for this to be over.
Right.
This is literally every other song. I'm turning it off.
Fuck,
It's a fucking nightmare.
dude. And there was 4 too, so it's like
all
you
4
should've-
fucking up.
you
Usually
should've
it's the
had,
one.
like an out.
Yeah, usually it's just one fucking up,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
don't touch that one. But all 4.
Oh my God. Yeah, that sucks.
So maybe stick with Ableton.
That's what scares me about making the full transition to CDJs is like I'm at the mercy of like whatever the fuck is there.
yeah.
But, you know, people do it all the fucking time. That's why it's the standard.
It is a stand. I mean,
But-
but I had told myself like last year it was Wakan Fest, and it was 2022, and the sun was like beaming on the CDJs, and the CDJs were like overheating and skipping.
Oh, fuck.
And like I had my whole family there, a bunch of friends, my whole team. I got off stage like, bro, you fucking killed it. I'm like, I don't want to fucking talk. I was just like such a little spoiled brat. You know what I mean? I felt like such a like at that moment I was pissed, but after the experience, I felt like such a fucking spoiled little bitch.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
when you think about, you're like you said, you're like super blessed to do what we do,
Yeah.
and like how hard it is to even get to that point. But, you know, you have to give yourself some grace.
I don't know. What's something that fucking irks you and ruins your day when you're up there, dude?
Kids on the rail, just like looking like they're waiting for somebody else.
Dude, we should bring paintball guns. We should bring paintball guns, dude.
Like, I'm just like, and most of the time, like, those kids are like on drugs and they're actually enjoying it and they're just like chilling. But like, I made a new rule, like, not to make eye contact with the front row because like somebody will really piss me off.
Yes. Dude, you know,
I'm just like, just go.
You know what you got to
else.
do? You got to call them out.
I actually did that one time. Well, I don't remember where it was, but like, fuck, what did I say? It was something like really subtle, but it felt good.
Oh, dude, I remember I felt a little bad after it, but like mostly good.
You just like directly called somebody out.
Oh my God, I fucking cut them because this person looked like they were having the worst day of their whole life.
See?
They were just bored out of their fucking mind.
Yeah. And they're like directly center.
Yeah. They're a little bit to the right, but like definitely I could see you very clear as day.
Yeah.
I'm playing my little fucking heart out up here. I'm playing my little fucking heart out up here, dude. And dude, I stopped the music and I started talking some shit, dude. His name was like Buck. I was like, it ain't hunting season, but I'd still shoot you down.
My God. That's pretty savage.
I know. I was witty with it. I was definitely witty, and it made him laugh. And then he got into it after.
Good.
After that, because I was like, dude, because I stopped doing. It felt like.
That's still funny though. While calling somebody out, that's very smart.
Well, you got to, dude. You can't just be a
You can't just
dick.
be like, yo, fuck you, dude.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna fucking fight you after the show, dude.
Can you get the fuck out of here?
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Hey, dog, you a bitch, and then just start the music back up. That's how you stop.
Oh man.
But there was a part I went in on him, and like I said, felt a little bad at one point because the attention went all on him.
Yeah.
But then after that, I felt real. I mean,
well, you're
like I
front
said,
row center. Like,
yeah,
gotta-
dude. What
take some kind of attention.
what are we gonna do about these motherfuckers?
I don't know, man. I mean, at least they're standing up.
Oh yeah, and they're not sitting on a couch.
Yeah.
in a field at Mulberry Mountain.
We'll give them that. I do not, and this is gonna be
Ooh, give me the juiciness.
no.
Okay,
I couldn't think of the word. A unpopular opinion, but from a performance standpoint, people literally laying and sitting on couches, like close to the stage, is like not a vibe.
It sucks.
Yeah, like if you want to do that, that's fine. Just like go back, like let people dance.
Yeah.
And, like actually be energetic and like be part of like the feedback loop that's happening. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like we're saying, like we're affected by people in the crowd too.
Yes.
It's not just like a one-way scenario. It's like we're trying to like have this, trying to create an environment here.
Yeah, I'm pulling my hair out.
Yeah.
Like, is this gonna make him dance? Is this gonna make him fucking dance? Did you ever do one of those socially distanced pod shows during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Dude, I did a fucking show in San Antonio and fucking oh, it's all right, dude. You should have heard fucking Mytham last week. He is burping his ass off into this mic. But I did one of those socially distanced shows in San Antonio, and fucking at one point in my set, everyone's sitting down at like their fold out table place. And I stopped the music, and it was a shitty event. The promoter was wasted and annoying, and the crowd sucked. And I told them all of those things. I was like, you guys fucking suck. This venue sucks. This promoter sucks even worse. And they're laughing. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I just told a couple jokes, and then I left.
Oh my God.
I left.
Yeah, dude, that shit was really, really weird.
And it doesn't make any like a lick of fucking sense. We're gonna socially distance the shows. We're indoors. We're in a fucking. You're in a table with your buddies, and also no one's enforcing shit. People are mingling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a couple of those drive-ins, and they're like, "You have to stay backstage." I fucking was out there hollering at people, dude. Fucking drinking beers, having a good time, the American way.
Yeah. I did like a pretty cool one. It was in North Carolina, I think. I forget which part of North Carolina. It was a hotel festival.
Oh, dude, you talking about Revive?
Revive. Were you there?
That was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay, it was
Yeah, I
in
had the
Myrtle Beach,
owner on
nice.
the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah, after it. It was
who was the owner?
I forget his name. Kyle, could you look up it's a Talks with TVBOO episode. I forget his name. It was a while ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 3 years ago.
yeah. I mean, that was like,
They did a good job.
yeah.
But also mingling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like you have a hotel room, and you can like definitely go from room to room. if you
Clifford
want.
Williams.
That's who it is. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Calhoun, who's now part of my management team, was also a part of that crew, and like they did a great job. I mean, that was like a well done. You know, you can only control so much,
Yeah.
so like you can set it up, and then people are gonna break the rules all the time.
It doesn't matter if it's a socially distant show or just a normal show. People are going to break the fucking rules.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll be backstage. I'll break the rules, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fucking, I'll throw a can in the trash can, even though there's a recycle right there, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm bad.
You fucking rebel.
I know, dude. I'll fucking, if I need acapella, I might go YouTube to MP3, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
I'm a bad boy, dude. I'll be breaking rules
I do
on
that
stage
shit all the time.
Yeah. Dude, but what a sick concept
Hey,
it was.
Can I pee?
Yeah, go ahead.
Makeup's all running because I'm laughing so hard.
That's a good problem to have, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
But dude, what
pee
else? Dude, how sick of it? Like a lot of festivals, because that was like going back to what we were saying. That festival was like a socially distanced festival
Yeah.
in the States. The only like hotel festivals we see are like in Cancun for
Right.
like Ember Shores and goddamn.
There's like, I mean, there's a bunch.
What's it called,
there's a
dude? I
bunch of
literally
jam
played
band
it.
Ones. The Ember Shores one.
Not the Ember Shores, it's Excisions.
We're talking about.
Paradise Blue. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
I was like,
But I feel like they don't have those in the States, man.
I know. I honestly, we should petition to bring them back non-socially distant.
Yeah, let's keep it in America.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've actually done some cool ones. I did a hotel festival in Jamaica earlier this year with string cheese, which was cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dude, you get to play with so many cool people.
It honestly, I do, and it's really cool that I guess my musical style can like cross over into so many different worlds. Like I can play like with jam bands. I was like the token jam band DJ for a while
Yeah.
before I got into the bass world, and it was partially because my manager and my agent were both they just had all bands, and it was just like an easy thing to put me in the mix.
Yeah.
But I got to tour with some of my favorite bands like Lettuce, and I play with String Cheese, and
Lettuce party.
yes,
I love lettuce.
yeah.
Fucking, I love string cheese, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was cool.
You get to play with so many cool people. I'm so jealous right now, dude. I get to play with the guy from Sweden.
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about
Liquid. I'm talking shit. He's the best, dude. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, I saw you announce the tour today. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm on some of the dates, man.
Nice.
Shout out to all the people in Texas and Montana. We're coming out there, baby.
Hell yeah.
My two favorite states, honestly.
Nice.
Some of my favorite.
Montana is actually rowdy as fuck.
Because what we're saying earlier, they don't get a lot of shows, but when they do, they
Yes.
fucking show out. Then the nicest fucking people.
Yeah.
They are the nicest people.
Yeah. I did like a Halloween run in Bozeman and Whitefish
Ooh.
this past Halloween, and it was like some of my favorite crowds I've ever played for.
They're so much fun.
People just like rage.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's cold outside. Let's stay inside.
Mountain town people,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's cold outside.
Yeah.
Let's stay in. Let's fucking have a party.
Yep.
Dude, fuck, man. You get to play for so. What's it like going from like to DJ in front of like a jam band crowd? What are they? Are they fun? Like what the? Are they like get this loser off stage? Where's my guitar? Where's my slide? Where's the bass? Where's the drum solo?
You would think it would be more like that.
More
but
elitist, but there ain't.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, the older crowd definitely, they might just like leave, but there's so much crossover in like jam band kids and people that like electronic music that I don't think I honestly like stand out. They're just like, cool, like this is like the one electronic aspect of this weekend we're gonna have.
The old guy's like, what instrument she playing right now?
yeah. They're actually very sweet. They always come up to me later and they're just like, what? Can you explain to me what you're doing up there?
You're making this music live. I don't quite understand it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I just did like Bisco Land with the Disco Biscuits.
Dude.
So
I
it's
want to
really
be
cool.
you, dude.
It's cool that I can cross over. I mean, you could do the same thing if you wanted to,
A
but
lot of food name bands.
yeah. Oh yeah, lettuce, Disco Biscuits.
Lettuce, disco
Yeah.
biscuits,
String cheese.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Damn,
realize
I didn't.
that.
That's not like an effing album. Sounds like effing's just making a bunch of band names. Dude, I know I got to meet Chris Meyer, the drummer for Widespread Butt Cheeks.
Nice.
Widespread Panic. And I like to call them Widespread Butt Cheeks. And fucking
Classic.
because I was on tour with Big Gigantic.
Oh,
and they
nice.
know all the jam band people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was so stoked at
Yeah.
that time, dude.
Mhm.
I was so jacked.
Well, it's like
No, it wasn't Widespread Butt Cheeks. It was Humphreys McGee. What am I talking about? Chris
Oh.
Myers is the drummer for Humphreys McGee. And
Okay,
dude,
I should
I'm
know
a
that,
drummer,
actually.
so I'm just like,
I saw that. I didn't. Yeah.
I was just, that was me, dude. That's me. That's what I say when I come. My girlfriend the other night, when I came, she said it sounded like it was all teeth.
Oh my god. I did not want to know that.
When she told me that, I was like, that you shouldn't have told me that.
Jesus Christ.
But that was me when I met Chris Meyer.
Nice.
What jam band was like, holy fuck for you, where it sounded like it was all teeth?
Lettuce.
Yeah,
Yeah, I fucking love Lettuce.
they're a party.
I mean, they're all like some of my best friends now. And like STS9, when I first
God, shut up.
started touring with them, I did like a partial bus tour with them. Actually, I was actually the only support act that they let ride on the bus, but I was with like the crew. Yeah, I mean, I was in Colorado in a very specific time period of like things happening, like 2008 to 2011. That was like when Grizz and Big Gigantic and Pretty Lights were all like coming up. And I was just like the baby. So I think like that's kind of how, and Soundtribe, I mean, they've been around forever. Pretty Lights got famous for doing their after parties.
Yeah.
So I think because I was there at such a crucial time period, that's kind of like what got me into that circuit.
God, I fucking
You know what I
hate
mean?
you. I hate you. I want to be you
You're
so
doing
bad, dude.
just fine.
I know, dude, but I don't get to hang out with these awesome bands.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. But I also feel like such a I definitely touring with bands like that gave me imposter syndrome.
Well, because you're like, I'm not shredding.
Well, they're all like savant musicians.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here's my laptop.
Oh, dude, it's like playing a show with Zeke Beats.
Yeah.
You're
dude,
like,
he's a
I fucking
beast.
hate you, dude. You're like the
Yeah.
nicest guy, but like if we weren't friends, I'd fight you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like
It's like,
fucking.
how are you so good?
Yeah, you're like he's like up there. Hey mate, make some noise, and he's fucking doing. He's British for some reason.
Yeah. And everything he says sounds cooler than anything you say. Not you, but like me included.
They definitely have this like one of the best accents.
Yes. Totally.
I don't know why. Australians cool, British people
Yeah,
suck.
Yeah.
If he was British, we wouldn't be friends. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that we would not be cool.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it definitely like fucked me up for a while because I was just like, I was fighting imposter syndrome already. I think everybody does to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But like touring with musicians that were just that over the top talented, it definitely pushed me. But it also was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Dude, I felt like that whenever I was on the road with Big G earlier this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, Dom's playing the sax. He's tall. He's so handsome. Jeremy's a drummer, and listen, I don't know if he's ever had fun up there. Have you ever watched him drum? He's just
Yeah, he's very
Dude,
laid back in the cut.
I've tried so many times. I'm like, dude, please, when you look at me and we connect, fucking rock out. Me and Dom have tried to get him to do it, dude. Even at Shambhala this year, he looked over at me and Dom saw that I was trying to get him. He looked over at me and I'm like, fucking get into it. And he's just laughing, dude. I'm like, God damn it, Jeremy.
He's just cool,
But, like,
and comfortable in the zone.
Well, yeah, even playing with them, I'm like, this dude's playing the sax. This guy's a great drummer. I'm up here with dicks as visuals. What am I doing here, dude? Fucking let me go home. Like, why am I even here?
How did I get here?
Yeah, why am I even here?
I mean, everyone's got their place, you know?
Yeah, mine's at the bottom.
No, it's not. In the garbage.
In the gutter. I don't know, man. That's so awesome. Get to tour so many awesome fucking bands.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. That was like the beginning. And now I feel like I'm entering like this other world and people are like discovering me for the first time, which is also cool.
Yeah.
Even though I've been doing this for like 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff you're
Yeah.
telling me is stuff I didn't know about you.
Right.
You know, I discovered you this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been a big year, and also playing festivals like the bass festivals that finally gave me like the look. You know, I was like, I'm not that much, I just wasn't in that world forever. I was like coming from this, like being the DJ for a bunch of bands. It's an interesting like placement thing, but it's kind of fun because now I'm like, my music is more fitting to enter the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's got to be fucking interesting, where like I'm not accepted in that bass scene, but I'm also not a band.
Right.
Well,
It was really weird.
Yeah,
It was really weird.
Please talk me through that more.
And then Pretty Lights was gone, so that was like my family. It didn't like fuck me up, but I was just like, it made me feel like I didn't know where my place was.
You felt like the side bitch.
Yeah.
I felt like the side bitch all the time.
Yeah.
I like being the side bitch.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice.
If you think about it, the side bitch has the most fun.
That's true. Less drama.
I wish that was the case.
I guess I don't know what it's like to be a side bitch then.
I don't know, dude. Think about it, like, like side bitch. You're not taking the side bitch to meet your family or on vacation.
Oh,
You're
that's
going to the
true.
side bitch to fucking get some late night tail and fucking do wild shit. You're like, we're gonna pull out some fucking leather tonight. Who knows?
Right.
That's the shit. I like being a side bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you don't have to deal with like the other stuff. You just like the fun person.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I
like,
meant
you're
by,
like, what are you talking about,
less
bills?
drama. Yeah. What bills?
Yeah, what bills, dude? Come over here and fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
Why is it every time they're possessed in horror movies, when they're possessed by demons, they're always like, fuck me? You ever notice that?
No.
Oh, okay. Just me.
And eternity in hell can make you horny, man.
I'm sorry I went there,
That was
Maddie. I'm
good.
sorry I
That
went
was
there. I'm sorry I went there, Maddie.
It's fine.
But yeah, going to what you were saying. What were you saying?
Side bitch, bass world. Yeah. It was yeah, that's what we're talking about.
But now are you still in that band world as much, or do you feel like you've kind of entered the chat more into the bass world where that's where it's leading at the moment?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely where I fit now. And it just makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like, I just realized that, like, first of all, I have different management and different agency now that understand it more. It was just kind of like at the beginning when you're still growing, you're going to take all the opportunities that make sense, but now that I'm like, have figured out my lane, it's like a different, strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I love touring with all those bands, but I just realized that those fans did not become lifelong fans. It was just kind of like an addition to the thing.
Just like setting the tone.
Yeah, or like being the late night thing. It wasn't like I was like showcasing myself in the way that I wanted to.
Well, good for you, fucking making it over, man. I mean, doing a show at Ogden, that's fucking huge.
Yeah, that was wild.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thanks, Obama.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, so I mean, that was like the coolest crowd too, because obviously I've been in Colorado for a long time, but a lot of those people that came to my Ogden show were from all different parts of my journey, you know. But yeah, that was a huge accomplishment for this year.
Where would you like to
show.
take it still? Would you like to still kind of be in that soul? What was it? Soul?
Electro soul.
Electro soul? That's fun, dude.
Yeah, it's funny because like I got told that all the time. Like every time I would do an interview, it was like electro soul artist, and I was like, oh, I guess. Or like people would just say like funk, and I'm like, okay.
We should just start like making up subgenres,
Yeah.
like whiteboard bass. I'm just looking at my whiteboard.
Side bitch house.
I would fucking go see that, dude. I'd be in that front row. I'd be dancing like a whore. Dude, I'd be whoring it up, dude. Whore on the dance floor for me, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, fucking.
But yeah, it was like, it's funny how like when you do interviews and it's not like obvious, like I'm a little bit more ambiguous when it comes to like defining my sound, I guess. But like when every article you do, someone just like brands you like funk or like electro soul, and I'm like, did you even listen to it?
Oh, dude, someone said I was a fucking, I was a trap producer from Minnesota.
Oh wow.
I was like, you guys are fucking stupid. And you, you know, you guys obviously didn't go to University of Boulder to try to get a fucking writing degree.
But yeah, it's cool. I feel like I've found my own lane, and honestly, a lot of people that I looked up to, I couldn't really put them in a box or like describe them in 2 words. So I feel like I'm just slowly figuring out my own little, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've talked about this a lot on the show. It's like finding your own lane, because I feel like there's a lot of freedom in that.
Yeah.
Whenever you find your own lane, you don't feel like you're in competition with anybody. You don't feel like you're not looking at other people and comparing. You're like, yeah, they're doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. My thing's way different from what they're doing.
Right.
Which is a fucking very freeing thing to have.
Yes. That's a really good point. And I don't really feel like there, you know, I feel like there's a lot less competition because I'm not trying to be in a certain place either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to like do me and make it more and more me every day.
Because what are they going to do?
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Can't be me.
They're going to fire you? Yeah, they're going to be you?
Yeah. So it's fun. And like, I honestly, I've gotten a lot of compliments from other people. Say what?
I'm like, what are they going to do?
What's on the tip of your tongue right now?
I'm like, what are they going to do? Be you? And then fucking Shaquille O'Neal just becomes Maddy O'Neal?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot compete with that. I will say that.
Hell no, dude. You're talking to a world champion, dude. You can't compete. He'll find you in the mosh pit.
Oh my God. Try to just
I'm
spit
sorry,
beer
dude.
on your microphone.
You're fine. It's happened many times. I'm sorry. I had it in my head and I was just trying to hold it together.
Yeah, I haven't actually met him yet, but I know it's gonna be funny.
Who the fuck is Taboo? He walks in my green room. Where the fuck is Taboo?
Taboo.
He goes, where the fuck is Taboo? I was like, yo, hey. Hey, mister.
Just picks you up by your shirt.
Oh, bro, I shook his hand and it was... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but he might come on the podcast here in a month.
Sick.
So
Tell him I said hi.
I probably won't.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm gonna leave it to you.
That's fair.
Like, what's up, Maddy O'Neal?
What's up, Shaq?
Hey,
What's up?
where the fuck is the mosh pit? Did you see that thing with him at fucking Lost Lands where he fucked up and how he recovered? He hit play, I think, on a cue on a song that was playing. And he goes, sorry, my dick hit the mixer.
Oh my God, I did see that, dude.
Which is so...
What a fucking gangster.
What is just so believable, too.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
if my dick couldn't hit the mixer,
Yeah.
my dick's under the mixer. His dick.
Thanks for clarifying.
Dude, I'm saying, even if it's proportionate to his body, it's got to be huge. So, like, that thing could hit the mixer.
Yeah. And I've seen his like
Dick?
double.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No.
I say, I want to see it.
No,
I want to see
no.
it, dude. I want to see it.
No, I've seen like the double stack tables that he has to play on, just for it to be like a normal height for him.
Dude, he needs to
just
get, like custom made mixers because, like,
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck?
what a fucking time to be alive, dude.
So it's some of that makes it feel like we're in the Matrix for sure.
What do we need next? What's going to make it even crazier? Kyle Rittenhouse at House DJ. I'm joking.
Oh my god. I'm gonna leave that one on the table.
We're joking.
I know.
We're having fun, dude. No, it's been awesome. We have a bunch of fan questions I wanted to get to.
Oh yeah.
Before we got into.
Hopefully it's not all my friends calling in fucking with me.
Oh, if they were, I didn't use them.
Okay.
We did get some terrible questions.
Nice.
We get terrible questions all the time.
Yeah.
I just delete them.
Nice.
Kyle, did you have anything you wanted to ask Miss Maddy O'Neill?
Yeah, I actually thought about this one on the way up.
Nice.
What TV show would you want to live in, and what TV show would you not want to live in?
Someone's asked that question on the podcast, but
for real?
not the second part, but the first part. But I still dig it.
What TV show would I want to live in?
I want to live in The Walking Dead, and I don't want to live in Friends.
Oh, I do remember. somebody did that.
I don't want to live in Friends because you'll end up. I was about to make a bad joke.
Oh shit! Don't go there. Leave Matthew Perry alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
I'm gonna say
Sorry, he's dead, dude. We can make jokes.
that '70s show.
You want to live in there?
Yeah. People used to call me Donna anyway.
Shut the
Oh, I feel that. Oh, wow.
I just outed myself.
dude. Yeah, I totally hear it. I see it.
I know. It's,
You give Donna
it's my
vibes?
Voice, yeah. But they're just like, it's cool.
All right, what show do you
They
not want to
live in the
live?
'70s.
70s were okay.
How do you know?
I don't know. The music was okay.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, music kind of sucked.
in the '70s?
No. The 80s kind of sucked.
Oh. I
In
thought
my
you were gonna say
opinion, that's my
music-
opinion.
I thought you were gonna say music in the '70s sucked.
No, I didn't like the music
such
in the
weird.
80s.
Oh yeah, '80s got weird.
Yeah, it was like dudes in super tight jeans and makeup, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I was just like,
a lot of purple and weird, like that's when like all the tones got very
A lot
like
of fashion risks.
a lot of
Yeah.
fashion risk. Yeah, and then, yeah.
it was like experimentation with the early tones of stuff that now sounds very cheesy in terms of like synthesizers.
Super cheesy.
But it's also like it's a thing. It's cool that you can. It's so recognizable. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you fucking play it, your parents are going to fucking
Yeah.
probably start a domestic violence charge against one another. Like the. All right, which one do you not want to live in?
What's that show with like the hot dude with the mushrooms taking over the world?
What? I mean, you piqued my entrance with hot dude.
Oh, The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
Oh shit!
That looks really stressful.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in
Stressful.
The Walking Dead. I'm gonna live in The Walking Dead and stay away from The Last of Us. Those zombies,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I love zombies.
Fuck
I love
that.
zombies.
Yeah.
But like
Not those guys.
yeah, dude. Like those are like the
Not The Walking Dead. The oh wow.
DayZ.
Yeah.
Like those zombies that are like running super fast
Dawn
and
of
jump.
the Dead.
DayZ. What is it? DayZ? No, not DayZ.
Dawn of the Dead.
World War Z.
World War Z.
Sorry.
Yeah, that one.
I was like, is that Jay-Z? Is it fucking zombie?
What would Jay-Z do? I mean, if you're in a zombie apocalypse, you just have to ask yourself, what would Jay-Z do?
Yeah.
And you should be okay after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Even if you're not in the zombie.
Yeah, what would Jay-Z do? All right. That was a fun question, Kyle. Let's get to these fan ones.
I like it.
What's up, Taboo? What's up, Maddy O'Neill? It's Blake Nelson from Carson Shitty.
What up, Blake?
I'm kind of just calling in. I'm very curious, and I want to know what your guys' favorite television shows were when you were a kid.
A lot of TV shit.
Oh,
Me personally, I would have to say I really fucked with Cat Dog and Hey Arnold
yeah.
and a lot of Nickelodeon shit.
Angry Beavers.
But yeah, that's about it. I love both of you guys. I'll be a little bit nicer to you, Taboo, since I'm always calling you a dick, because you are a dick.
I've lost a lot of respect for him, actually.
I love you guys. Hope you guys have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
I actually lost a lot of respect for you, bro. If I can take it easy on me, dude. I had respect for you. I might not have liked you, but I respect you.
Fuck you, dog.
Yeah, now I don't like you and I don't respect you.
Oh, man.
Favorite show growing up when you were a kid?
Rugrats.
Oh, that's a good
Rainer.
one.
Yeah. He definitely named a lot of them, too.
Yeah.
Cat Dog. I
The-
remember Angry Beavers, too. It was pretty cool.
Try to get a little closer just because you get quiet at times. You can bring it closer to you. But,
Hello.
dude, radio voice.
And we're back.
Coming to you next on K109 Soul, Bass Soul
Hey
Funk.
there, all you guys and gals and guys. Everybody rock on down to the greatest hits, the 1970s, 1980s, and of course, the nasty 90s.
Oh, my God.
Dude, imagine.
I thought that was like a soundbite.
I have way too much of a southern accent to do. Like, up next we got damn Migos. We're coming up to you next with the damn. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I said Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers. I ain't seen Angry Beavers.
What?
I ain't seen it.
That's a good one.
What about you? What was yours?
Mine was Ed, and Eddie, because like the first time I think the first.
Oh, yeah.
The first erection I can remember was like, I'm not kidding. I know y'all are laughing. Dude, the Cankers used to get me hard. I don't know what it was.
what?
The Canker sisters.
Oh.
Them trailer park girls, man, they built different. But like,
Oh, my God.
I like them trailer park girls, man, still to this day.
Checks out.
Yep. The Canker sisters, dude.
I remember Ed, and Eddie, but
Dude, let me show you the Canker sisters.
it's so close to like Canker Sore.
Yeah.
that I
Whoa. Why am I still
That's
hard?
their vibe.
just cannot. Whoa.
I'm joking. That's so funny. Dude, I don't know what it was. When I was a kid, I was really attracted to the Canker sisters.
Oh, you know what else? Doug.
Man, they're not even hot. They're the furthest thing from it.
Oh my God.
They're not like Lola Bunny or Kim Possible. They're not even hot.
Look at the chick with the buck teeth.
That would make me erect.
That's a vibe. Look at her. She's owning the fuck out of it though. She's like, fuck.
It's the attitude for me.
Yeah. She's got.
And they were
she's got some
aggressive.
swag.
Yeah, they were aggressive. I don't know if you remember them by looking at them.
I do a little bit. This also reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls.
They wouldn't get me hard, but I did enjoy it.
No. Well,
They were too clean.
you're too clean.
They had a father.
Oh my God.
Nice home. They did their chores.
Jesus Christ.
These bitches were just left in the streets.
I still remember the songs from the show Doug.
Doug?
Doug Funny?
I ain't seen
Patty
it.
Mayonnaise?
I ain't seen it.
What?
I ain't seen it.
Oh my God.
I ain't seen it.
Well, never mind then.
What about Courage or Ren and Stimpy?
I know Courage, the
yeah,
Cowardly
Ren and
Dog.
Yep.
That was a good
Ren and
show.
Stimpy was, yeah.
That was a good show to like try to introduce like a little bit of horror into a kids television show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
That should freak me out.
Goddamn right, brother.
Yeah, it's kind of what I haven't actually rewatched a lot of old TV shows, but I know that there's so much shit that was over our heads. That,
Yeah, they took a lot of risks back then.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember that SpongeBob episode where Gary tries leaving? And he was like, SpongeBob was doing everything he could to make Gary not leave. And he grabbed the 2 bars of soap and he goes, look, doubloons. And he puts them on the ground and goes, don't drop them. And then winks at them.
Oh, fuck.
They did that.
Wow.
It was a
I don't
don't-
remember that episode.
It was a don't drop the soap episode in SpongeBob,
wow.
which is a great joke because we didn't get it as kids. But I remember I had an older brother. I still have an older brother.
Yeah.
But like he'd just be like, yo.
Yo.
I'm like, what? He's like, that was a rape joke. I was like,
Wow.
what's that? And then he had to show me.
Wow.
Oh, explain. Explain.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Next question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cue.
How's it going? It's AJ from Galesburg, Illinois. I was just giving you a call. It's that time of the year.
What was his fucking name?
Year wrap-up.
Rewind it. What the fuck was his name?
For, Maddy
Rewind
and
that.
Mitch.
I gotta.
I was just gonna say, out of this year, what?
There we go.
How's it going? It's AJ from Galesburg,
Oh, AJ.
Illinois.
AJ.
Why
I
did
was just
think it was
giving
more
you a call. It's that time of the
complicated?
year wrap up. This kind of question goes for Maddy and Mitch. I was just gonna say, out of this year, what was
You
kind of
first.
the coolest thing you've seen out on the road? You know, the best and the worst. Let's hear them. See you guys out there. Can't wait to see you at Electric Forest, Maddy. Seen you a bunch of times at summer camp. Let's go after and get it in 2024.
Fuck yeah,
Keep it
AJ.
real, guys.
I like
Peace.
I like his attitude, not
I
like the
do
last
too. Fuck
fucking pussy. Last puss bag who bitched out.
It's like, I'm sorry. You're like, what?
I'm like, what, dude? Own it. Call me bitch.
I immediately regret saying me first.
It's you first,
Said
though.
best
Best
and best shit you've seen on the road.
and worst. Best. He's like, give us the best and the worst. Which is a great question because it really has me thinking, too.
Some of my favorite moments this year was definitely Bonnaroo was at the top. Bonnaroo was one of my favorite festivals that I played.
God, I'm so jealous of you. With everything you say.
Shut up.
For
You're
real,
doing
dude.
the coolest shit.
Dude. Dude. Bonnaroo
Have
and
you
SDS9.
have you done Bonnaroo?
No.
You haven't?
No.
The fuck? Okay, well, it's coming
It's coming.
this year.
All teeth.
Manifest it.
It's not coming this year. I can actually say it didn't come this year.
Oh.
I think Des would have already came.
Oh.
So, them and Electric Forest didn't come. Neither am I.
And worst shit I've seen on the road. I'm immediately changing the subject.
I'm so sorry I put you through this today. I'm so sorry I put you through this today.
Hey, I did my research. I listened to 2 of your podcasts.
Which two?
I listened to the Lucy one.
That one was raunchy.
It was
so
super raunchy. I was driving home from Durango and I was like, I should probably do my research and listen to that episode. And you guys started with you talking about fisting. And I was like, oh my God, here we go.
that was a good one.
And then-
Honestly, that was a good one to kind of like let you understand what you're getting
Yes.
yourself into.
And then I listened to the Grizz one, which was very wholesome. So I had a nice spread.
Because he's a good little boy.
Yes.
He's a sweet soul.
Yes. He's amazing.
And I didn't want to ruin him.
Yeah.
Lucy's already ruined. So like we're I love
You
her.
guys were cracking me the fuck up.
I love
I was
her.
like, I want to hang out with both of you guys.
I fucking
You're
love her.
cracking me up. Yeah.
All right, worst first time of the road.
Oh man.
While you think on it, I can give my best.
Yeah. Do it.
My best on the road. It's just the first thing that comes to mind. There might have been better. There's probably going to be worse for whatever I say is the worst, but it's just the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
I was doing a show in Columbus, Ohio earlier this year at the Other World, and this dude, fucking he was one of them good old boys, dude. He's fucking just big old wasted, fucking having a good time. And he was like, I want you to sign my, and I don't like signing asses. Well, I like them. I just don't do them.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want you to sign my ass. I'm going to get it tattooed. And I'm like, man, I don't know. He's like, dude, I was like,
You're like, I don't want that on there forever.
when he was just like, nah, fucking do it. I was like, if I do it, I'm going to do it fucking big. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you won't do it. I called him like a pussy or something. Like I was talking shit, having fun with them. I gave the biggest taboo signature I've given onto someone's body ever.
On his ass.
On his ass.
Did it spread both cheeks?
Fuck. No.
I thought it was gonna be like
And I was using
all the way
and it was
across.
like the thicker Sharpies. So like super big on his ass.
Wow.
The next day,
He sent you a
picture, it's tattooed.
Oh my God.
It's my favorite moment. So shout out to you, brother. I love you. That's fucking amazing. I didn't think you had it in you. I thought you were a pussy. And you know what? Comes out, I'm a bitch. So
That's pretty good.
good for him.
That's
All right,
pretty good.
go to the worst.
The worst.
Next time, Mitch, you got to sign it TAB, and then the first O will be his butthole.
That's how I would do it. Whenever dudes ask me to sign their chest, I use one of their nipples as one of the O's
Nice.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good use of
of
Body
body
parts.
yeah, body
Yeah.
space. of men's
Of-
nipples.
of body.
What I mean, that's a good use of a man's nipple.
Yeah.
What is the other point of them?
I don't know.
They're useless on men.
TBD.
Why do we have tits? Why
Because-
do we have nipples?
Because we're all female when we're first being created, and then the XY chromosome that decides whether we're going to be male or female. If you're going to be a male, it comes in later in the
Really?
process. Yeah. So
That's how it works?
That's why we all have nipples.
I actually did not know that.
So we had a pussy at one point? Well, actually, our
no.
pussy probably hadn't developed.
Yeah, I think that's like halfway through the process.
Got you. So you have
that was
tits.
That was,
It-
that was a fun fact.
that
I
is
did not
so.
know.
So we're all developed as women in the early processes, and then the chromosomes hit,
Yep.
and then we either get a penis or a vagina, or if they're like you, Kyle, they get an extra.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a nice little
It's a nice chromosome joke.
fuck. I had so many good times this year. This was like the best year that
Any
I've had
moment
going.
that you
I
were
know.
like, man, fuck.
I did have one weekend where I had 3 back-to-back travel days where I went straight from the venue back to the airport.
Oh.
And then repeat 2 more times. And I think I almost had like a full mental breakdown at the end of that weekend.
Mm.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking tired. That shit just crushes me.
Oh, it kills you.
And then you
man.
show up and then you're like, everyone's got fresh energy and you're just like, I haven't slept. Not on purpose, you know. There's the times where I didn't sleep because I was partying back in my party days, and I could blame myself and be like, you did this to
But now you
yourself.
can blame.
Obama.
There you go. You get it. It's fun. It's fun.
But yeah, that's the moment of this year that stood out as like my fuck moment. It was just a shitty travel chain of events.
Oh, dude, that'll ruin your fucking week.
Yeah.
You feel like the next couple days you're just trying to fucking recover.
Yeah. I was just like so depleted and I was just like, what am I doing with my life? I think I like cried on the phone with my management on that weekly call. And I was like, help me, Jesus.
Oh man.
And I was traveling by myself too.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's the worst. I'm like, somebody just tell me what time it is or like something. Give me a water.
Give me a hug, dude.
Give me a fucking
Yeah,
hug.
dude, you're so low. You don't even want a hug. You just want like someone just hand me a water. Tell me the
Somebody
time.
slap me in the fucking face right now.
You're like I don't need a hug or ask how my day is. Someone just give me the time and I'm good. That's fucking rock bottom right there, Maddie.
No.
Usually when they're rock bottom, like I need a hug. Dude,
Tell me what time it is.
that rock bottom's way past, dude. You're like I'm past that, dude. Fucking anybody have the time right now?
Don't even touch me. Just tell me what time it is.
Yeah, hand me a water.
So yeah, that's all I got.
I mean,
I'm
that's
sure
the
there
first.
was some crazier shit that happened.
Absolutely. There's always like first thing that came to my mind, and it was literally like, and it's so bratty. I feel like such a bitch, man. God, I feel like such a
Let's hear
bitch
it.
even just
Let's hear your
saying it.
diva shit.
Fucking all right. Hit my fucking my patriotic fucking.
You got an extra little pigtail back there.
Is my mullet longer than my fucking?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's impressive. It wasn't that last year. My mullet is longer than my fucking Christmas hat. That's impressive. Dude, Shambhala was the best fucking time ever.
Yeah,
The absolute best fucking time.
yeah.
It was a festival I've always wanted to play. Fucking bucket list item checked off. Let's go. Show it couldn't have been better. All of the artist tents were covered in shade, but 2.
Oh no!
I got one of them.
And that's a festival that you cannot. There's not even hotels nearby.
Oh no! You can't. There's no escaping the sun.
Oh,
So I didn't sleep for 48 hours.
fuck.
Literally, not a
That's
second.
Even, that's not even diva shit.
Not a second of
That's-
sleep
Yeah.
for 48 hours
Oh man.
because it was impossible. The sun just hit me. I didn't have a canopy. I couldn't bring one.
Right.
All the other artist tents had shading.
Oh my god. That sounds terrible.
So that was fucking. I loved Shambhala, but I hated that.
Yeah. Yeah. That I mean, That sounds pretty miserable.
Yeah, it was. And
I'm
I'm
not
also
trying
in
to- I'm not-
Canada.
Yeah.
That place.
Like I have no resources.
That place sucks. So
No
like I'm
way.
like miserable in a miserable place. Not like the festival. The festival is the happiest place and best place of all.
Yeah.
But the country.
I love Canada.
Yeah, I think what he means is that
Everyone's-
it's not America.
Yeah. I'm picking up on that.
Canada.
Picking
dude.
up on that as I'm staring at an American flag.
Yeah, dude, nice coaster you got there too.
Yeah, there's multiple. There's 3 of them in my sight right now, and 4 of them including the PBR. Yeah.
Canada's like a step cousin. Like you know, it's not like your first option, but you'll still fuck it.
I'm actually. Oh my god.
I love that joke. I just made it up right now.
Oh, use it.
I'm gonna say it next time I'm in Canada.
I'm actually flying to Canada tomorrow.
Canada's okay, dude. I took a lot of shit, but you know, it's like
Yeah.
that step cousin.
Yeah.
Next question, Kyle. I love that
And
joke.
next.
I love that joke.
This will be our last one.
Okay.
Yo, it's Jesse Cruz from Southern Idaho. My question is, what's something that you guys want to cross off your bucket list before you don't have the option to cross that off? I know one of my things is I would love to go to Brazil. I think Brazil looks dope. Go do some crazy shit over there, go party. But like, what's something you guys look forward to doing
What was his
on a
name?
bucket list? All right.
Was it Justin?
Jesse.
Well, Jesse. Okay, it's Jesse. Or I thought it might have been Justin. Sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot that quick.
Go do
Appreciate
some
you.
crazy shit in
I want to go to
Brazil.
Brazil. Do some crazy shit.
I'll join you. Bud.
All right, let's do a bucket list item that has nothing to do with music.
That's what I was gonna say. I was
Cool.
trying to think outside of music.
Wait, doesn't it?
Obviously, there's like this festival. And that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking Bonnaroo Electric Forest. No.
I mean, all I want to do is like travel outside of music.
Mm.
So I'd go to Brazil and do some crazy shit. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Do some crazy shit. Dude, the pause is what made that funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it didn't have the pause,
He's,
it wouldn't
like,
have been funny.
picturing it.
He just some crazy shit. It's like a guy, like he's like, man, if only I had the money, man, we'd be doing some wild shit.
I do want to go skydiving at one point. That was kind of the first thing that hit me.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Which is very possible. But I want to do it like in a warm tropical place.
Check out South Padre Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I've actually never been to Europe. I know that's like a very feasible thing. My family actually lives in Spain right now, so I'm going to go
Whoa,
see them in February, I think.
that's so cool. Why they live out there?
My brother's fiance got a scholarship to get her like international law degree,
Whoa.
and my mom is retired, and she's like, "I'll come be your nanny."
Oh, that
They
sounds like
just
a fucking nightmare.
They just had like a baby like 6 months before they went.
Doesn't sound as much as a nightmare anymore.
Yeah.
I remember my ex's mom moved in with us, and it was like,
Oh, yeah, they don't live together.
oh,
They got
dude.
separate spots.
Oh yeah, she lived with us for like 7-8
man.
months, and it was hell.
Yeah, that sounds
It was awful.
like not a good time.
You ever yelled at a parent?
Have I?
A parent that wasn't yours? To pick up their laundry?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think that they were worried about that, and that's why they got separate places.
Nice. That's smart. So it doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Good on them. So you just want to travel.
I just want to travel. I want to travel without it having anything to do with playing a show.
Yes.
I want to like go soak up other cultures just from a like, you know, a normal person's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
and not have it be like centered around my job,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm. I think I want to go like on a hunting and fishing trip in like Alaska or Montana.
Oh, nice.
And then the Montana one's super feasible. I've actually had some friends out in Montana reach out like, yo,
Yeah.
come on out. But like, I want it to be like like a not just like a quick in and out hunting trip,
Right.
fishing trip. Like
Go like ice fishing in Alaska.
I don't want to do that. That sounds kind of miserable. But like it does.
It does sound miserable.
It's kind of fucking miserable. When I can just like I'd like to go like stay in like in a nice cabin and like have like a good guide.
Yeah.
Like take me fishing, take me hunting, and just like be out there for like a week
Yeah.
and go do something like that. You know,
That sounds dope.
just it's simple. It's so simple, but it's just like something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Also, on one of the things I wanted to do. Never mind.
Say it. Say it.
No, I was just gonna. I want to take my dad on an elk hunting trip.
Oh, that's so cute.
I want to take my dad on an elk hunting trip before
That's awesome.
before he can no longer go on a hunting trip with me.
Yeah. Where does your family live?
Most of my
Louisiana.
family lives in Mississippi,
Okay.
and he lives out in Arkansas.
Nice.
Yeah, but they're all in the South.
Yeah. Where would you go? You say elk?
Yeah, elk. I mean, if I went and did like a, God, I don't know if I could spend a week with him in Alaska or Montana. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. But like a 2-day trip out in Colorado.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you see the festival called Sacred Acre that was in Alaska this year?
What's it called?
Sacred Acre.
Sacred Acre.
Yeah. It's a festival
It's a great
in
name.
Alaska outside of Homer. It's like 30 minutes from Homer. And I played it. Tyler of the Trees, he did like a whole helicopter Alaska thing. And Late Night Radio and Artifacts are big fisher guys.
Mhm.
So they stayed like an extra week and did like a whole trip out there, which I was jealous of. But you should try to play that shit.
I'd love to.
Turn it into a fishing trip.
Alaska is actually the only state I haven't played in. So like, yeah,
Sick.
I'd really like to play in Alaska.
Yeah, it's really small, but it's really cute.
They also have Salmon Fest out there, which
Yep.
sounds ridiculous, but they actually have bass music. Yeah, Ahi was like, yeah, I'm doing Salmon Fest. I'm like, you know, what?
Yeah, I think it's actually, it might be at the same location because there's not like, Alaska's pretty remote
Yeah.
and like there's not a lot of locations for shit like that.
Oh, dude, I was watching a video the other day. It's like the coldest place in the country, and it was in Alaska. And it was just like a YouTuber
Yeah.
like showing the experience. I'm like, these people who live here are fucking idiots.
Yeah, it's wild. Oh, it's mostly locals.
Yeah. But why? You know?
Why were you born here?
No. Why do you stay? That's the question. Because I'm like listening to like him talk to the locals, and they're talking about how miserable it is. I'm like, just go.
Yeah.
Go to like, dude, go be homeless in Seattle and Portland, like
Yeah.
with half the people that live there. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I actually thought about that driving through Denver.
You could go-
Literally yesterday.
you could just be homeless here. A lot of people are.
No. Like I thought of like the South Park episode, like when they have like the bus and they're like, California
Change
is good
to the homeless.
Like, why are you in Colorado in a tent in like 10-degree weather?
Sounds like the worst place to be homeless. If I'm gonna be homeless, it's probably
in
gonna
the middle
be
of the city.
yeah. I'm gonna be homeless in California.
Yeah.
California,
Yeah.
pretty good to the homeless. That's a great episode, dude.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know, when you're homeless, you don't have, it's not like a freedom of like, hey, where do I want to live?
Actually, you do. If you think about it, you have more freedom than most people about where you're going to live. I can live here. I could live right there. I could live right there. The options are fucking endless if you're homeless. If you think about it.
You're actually really, you're right. You just got to get a ride.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But
You know the way of the road. Just
meth.
I was going to say sucking dick, which goes to my song title, Sucking Dick and Smoking Meth, which is the best way to end this fucking episode.
Yeah.
Maddie,
Full circle.
this was awesome.
Yeah. This
Thank
was
you for
really
being
fun.
here.
Yeah.
Anything you want to let the people know before you get out of here? Smoke meth, suck dick.
Yeah, that's my motto. Just kidding. I'm at the end of like my tour right now. I got like 7 more shows, so I can't really plug that. But
You can. This will come out Thursday.
Oh, well, I got 2 shows left in Texas, 21st and 22nd. I leave tomorrow for Canada on the Funk Hunters tour. I'll be at Countdown Festival for New Year's in San Bernardino. And then I'm going to disappear for all of January and make as much music as I possibly can.
Hell yeah,
So,
dude.
Be on the lookout for a bunch of new tunes in the new year.
Cheers, baby.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. It's fucking awesome getting to know you, dude. I'm super jealous of you, and I hate you. Kyle, I love you and appreciate you.
Buddy.
And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.